everyone, welcome back. Today we are doing a Pilates flow class. It's gonna be a good one. We're gonna feel it. We're gonna activate all different parts of our body today. So full body workout. When you're ready, we're gonna stand all the way up on our feet, so let's get right into it. When you're rising all the way up, start to take those feet out nice and wide. We're gonna be nice and wide, externally rotated. Hands can stay on the hips or interlaced in front of you. And when you're ready, we're gonna bend both knees, lower all the way down into a wide squat, and then rise all the way back up. And as you stand, really press evenly through those heels. Feel the quads, feel the inner thighs work, and really squeeze those glutes as you stand. Good, chest stays lifted. Keep those abdominals pulled in the whole time. And just add your breath through your movement. So you want to exhale on the down. Inhale as you stand all the way back up. Good work. Lower down into that nice wide squat, and we're gonna pulse up and down an inch. So small movement, really press evenly with those heels. Good. Breathe through the nose, out through the mouth. Squat. Now you're gonna lift that right heel up, drop it down, left heel up, drop it down, and just continue alternating those heels. So feeling a deeper work through the inner thighs, maintain that turnout, move at your own pace as those heels lift and lower. Good. And rise all the way up. Take your feet about hip width parallel. Interlace your fingers in front of you. When you're ready, bend your knees, lower all the way down. And again, press those heels, rise up. So lower, work those quads and stand. Stay nice and low, and we're gonna pulse it. So go up and down an inch. Same thing, press those heels evenly. Nice small movement. You can lean that body slightly forward, but still keep that core engaged in. Stay in that same hip width apart, parallel position, hands on the hips. We're gonna lift those heels up and lower them down for our calf rises. So lift and lower, good. Stand tall, keep everything pulled in, try not to arch your back too much. Beautiful job, you guys. So cover me,
'cause I'ma let you out.
Lower those heels. Now face whichever direction you want to. We're gonna bend those knees softly. Just walk your hands all the way out into a plank position. From there, we're gonna go into our saw. So you're gonna shift your body forward an inch and back an inch. So a little forward and back. If you prefer to go on your forearms, you can always drop down to the forearms. But for this position, try to keep that belly button reaching to the ceiling. Both ribs nice and drawn in. Good, keep that back flat. Gaze towards the ground. Good. Let those heels lift to pull you forward and then drop to pull you back. Slowly lower those knees. Keep your palms on the mat about shoulder width apart. Knees will be about hip width apart, parallel. Reach that left leg straight back behind you. We're gonna lift that left leg up, take it back in a diagonal, behind the right leg, lift it up, lower down. So you lift, squeeze the glute, pull it to a diagonal, drop the toe, lift it up, tap that floor.
I felt your heavy breath through darkness. The smoke is getting close to my bed. I cannot make a sound. Empty lungs, sleeping but awake, paralyzed. Don't cover me, 'cause I'ma let you out. I'ma let you in. You're my enemy. If you will let me go, I will let you in.
Start to lower that leg down. Bend that left knee now. Lift that left leg out to the side. Let it lower back where you started. So you squeeze, lift to the side, and lower. So feel that side glute working. As it comes up, hold for a second. Feel the squeeze before it comes right back down. Evenly press those palms down into the mat. Lower the leg now. Press that foot up towards the sky. Pulse that left leg up an inch and down an inch. So like you're reaching that heel towards the ceiling. Feel a nice squeeze in that glute. Good. Almost done with this side.
You're my enemy. If you would let me go, I will let you in.
With the left knee, let's go right to the other side. So right leg now straight back. Let it lift up. Squeeze the glute. Take it over to the diagonal of the left side. Reach it back up. Lower, tap the toe. So lift, squeeze, pull it to that diagonal. Rise it up. Lower the toe down. Right leg down, bend the knee. Take that right leg out to the side, squeeze the glute, let it lower back down. So again, leg goes out to the side, hold and squeeze, slowly let it lower. For the right leg down, press that heel towards the sky, pulse the right leg up and down an inch towards the ceiling. Good, small movement. Last part for this leg. Towards the front into our side plank. Drop your right forearm onto the mat. Good, we're gonna take that right leg straight out. Let the left leg go right on top of it. Hips are stacked. You can put that top hand on the hip and into our hip dips. You're gonna drop that right hip to the mat, squeeze, lift it up. So let it lower. Feel the oblique engage as it rises all the way up. Good, feel a little work through that shoulder as well, keeping that forearm pressed into that mat.
So cover me, 'cause I'ma let you out, I'ma let you in. You're my...
Lift the hips, lower it down. We're gonna do the other side. So just flip over, take your left forearm onto the mat. Left leg will go straight out, right leg on top of it. Make sure your hips are nice and stacked. Same thing, drop the left hip to the mat, lift it right back up, engage the oblique. So lower, squeeze, lift. Down, start to face any direction. You're gonna take your knees onto the mat, press your palms into the mat, fingers spread apart. You can cross those ankles, but we're gonna lean forward slightly, engage the core into our push-up, bend those elbows, lower the chest down, press those palms, rise all the way up. And you lower, squeeze that chest, extend the arms, come right back up. Go ahead and uncross the ankles, lay all the way down, legs go straight behind you. You're gonna have everything rest on the mat, arms by the ears. Into our Superman, all one motion. Lift the lower and upper body up, squeeze the back of the body, and then melt back down where you started. So you're gonna press, squeeze the legs up, pull the arms up, chest off the floor, and then melt down. Start to hold the legs and arms up, chest off the mat. Alternate those arms and legs moving into our swimming. Look to the floor, breathe through the nose, out through the mouth, strengthening the back of the body here. The body. Now we're gonna lay all the way onto our back. So lay on your back. Feet are about fist distance apart, parallel. Arms are by the side of your body. Start with that left leg and tabletop foot flexed. Press that right foot, lift those hips up into our high bridge. Reach that left leg up, point the toe. Lower the left leg straight down the 45, right back up to the ceiling. So lower and lift, maintaining those hips lifted, parallel position. left leg up, pulse it up and down an inch. Press that right heel, reach that toe towards the sky. Good, nice squeeze through that lower body.
I felt your heavy breath through darkness. The smoke is getting close to my bed. I cannot make a sound. Empty lungs, sleeping but awake, paralyzed. Don't cover me.
Hold the hips up, bend that left knee, slowly melt down. Take the left foot on the floor. Right leg to tabletop foot flexed. Lift the hips up in that high bridge. Reach that right leg up, pointed toe. Lower straight down to 45. Straight back up to the ceiling. Hips stay lifted. Again, nice and parallel. Leg up, pulse it, go up and down an inch. Reach that toe towards the sky. Good, small movement.
So cover me.
And the right knee melt all the way down. Good, sit yourself all the way up. Keep those feet, again, fist distance away, parallel. Both hands go behind you, fingertips are reaching towards your feet. Into our reverse plank, you're gonna press those feet, lift those hips. Good, squeeze and engage the glutes, and then melt it back down. And lift those hips. Good, and melt back to the floor. Lift those hips up, hold it. Good, little drop with the hips into our tricep press. We're gonna bend those elbows, extend and squeeze. So bend, squeeze the triceps, extend through the arms. Good, last movement here, you got it. Finish strong. Those hips, slowly drop the glutes onto the floor. All right, you guys, and that was it. You did great. That was our full body Pilates flow. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more like that, let me know. If not, we have some more videos here at the top that you can include into this workout that we just did. That will be a great addition. But we hope to see you next time. And again, great work.